to Faith Budgets, or if this is your first time, welcome. I'm currently taking control of my finances by paying off debt and saving at the same time. On this channel, I'll be posting videos mainly about zero-based budgeting, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and paying off our debt. If that is content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and consider subscribing to join us on this journey to financial freedom. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my debt confession is the main topic of this video. And also I had some very, very good news that I wanted to share with everyone. But I'll talk about the debt confession first. Get this out of the way. This is my A5 binder that I use for tracking our debt payments. This is something new that I'm starting this year in 2024 to kind of keep me more motivated to make those payments, maybe even weekly if I can, because we get paid weekly. So I'm going to try to maybe put some money towards debt weekly if I can. This is just a tracker that I'm using for each month, document how much that we paid on our debt. And that way at the end of the year I can come back and see how hard we worked on it. This is from Dear Debt on Amy on YouTube and Instagram. And then here's the debt payment tracker. This is from the Simple Budget. It's a way to track it, keep up with all your payments, your remaining balance. If you have a debt snowball, you can list that. And then here is our Debt Freedom Tracker. Just a little visual tracking aid to kind of help and make it a little fun, especially if I do it every week, then I can color in something every week, hopefully. Also, I have a savings as well. I can do the same thing with that for saving for car fund or any other kind of savings that I plan to do each year, I guess. And then here is, I guess I'll get started with our debt confession. We've got it down to actually really just 2 debts, I guess. Last year we worked really hard and paid down some consumer debt. We had some credit cards, and we also had a personal loan. We had to borrow to repair a vehicle, a transmission. So needless to say, we started a sinking fund for sure for car maintenance. Now trying to build that back up so in case something else happens, we won't have to borrow money again. That's what sinking funds are for, to put money back so you don't have to borrow money when the time comes. Something comes up, maintenance, or it's something other than just emergency. We really didn't even have enough in our emergency fund to cover it. The $1,000 just did not cover it. We did have the $1,000 emergency fund like Dave Ramsey says, but it just didn't cover it. We needed like $3,000. So we're going to try to save more on those type sinking funds this year also. But just to get started in here on my debt confession, January 2024, starting out with our Honda. We have a Honda side-by-side. We just purchased it in August of 22, and we purchased it for $21,000 at an interest rate of 5.34%. And now we have it down to, as of yesterday I checked, $16,932. So that's going to be our priority. That's our main goal, is to get this paid down. I mean, I know we probably cannot pay that in a year, but I would like to half that. I'd like to pay at least half of that this year. That's our goal, to pay at least half. But I wrote down some different scenarios here just to I like playing with the numbers to see. I put it in the Budget Mom's debt calculator, and with the interest rate and the minimum payment, and then I changed the payments and, gave me different scenarios to see when I could get it paid off. If we did $400, it could be paid off by October 27. If we do $500, it'd be paid off in December of 26. $600 would be paid off in May of 26. $700 would be paid off in January of 26. So that's just like about a year, about 2 years. So I'm just hoping, I wish we could do that. I wish we could get it paid off in 2 years, but I don't know, maybe we can at least half that and work a little harder on it, pay on it weekly if we can. Make that our main priority. And because the big one that we have that I don't really calculate in as, to be debt free it's our mortgage, because we just bought our home in 2019 and have a pretty hefty payment on that, but we did get a very good interest rate. Our interest rate, as you can see here, is 2.63%. It was amazing. We refinanced, actually, I guess, yeah, it was 2019 we refinanced and got it down to that 2.63 locked in. So, but it's a 30-year note, so it'll be $2,049 before we have that paid off. And this may not be our forever home, so we're not sure about that. We may decide to sell and use the equity in our home and maybe do something a little smaller because our kids are getting older, so we may downsize a little bit. We're not sure about that yet. But we did pay off $3,000, or the $3,000 loan that we borrowed for the transmission replacement, actually. And we paid that off in 2023 completely. So we worked hard, paid hard on that, doubled up payments, tripled payments, any kind of extra money from side hustles, extra overtime. Towards that, we got it paid off completely. In 2022, we had a credit card of $500 that kind of creeped up on us. We had not been using credit cards, and we just kind of, it snuck back in there on us. So we knocked that out, and we're not doing credit cards anymore. So our main focus this year is going to be on the Honda side-by-side. It's a newer model, and it's, my husband loves it. He's a hunter, so he really loves it. He uses it every single day. So, I mean, and I do too. I like it in the summertime we ride, but I just don't want to have that payment anymore. I need a vehicle, so I'd like to save money for another vehicle for me, an SUV of some type. Not a new one, just something used. And I guess that's really all that we have for our debt confession. Just focusing on this one payment here. And I guess I just wanted to, thank you guys for joining me. And I really love this community. I love watching YouTubers and doing their budgets, cash stuffing. It's so motivating, and you get inspiration from all of them. And everybody's just so encouraging. I love this community. I'm so glad that I started this YouTube channel. I'm hoping that I can maybe inspire somebody else. I'm trying to get my sisters on board. I have 2 younger sisters, like 12 years younger than me, 11 and 12 years younger. So I'm trying to get them on board and help them take control of their finances also. And they're kind of slowly asking a few more questions about, the cash budgeting and sinking funds and things like that. And my one sister, she has 3 daughters, so she has her hands full. So be interested if she can get started in on it and change the future of her daughters as well. So I don't know, I'm excited about 2024. I think it's going to be a very good year, and I'm anxious to get some stuff paid off here. I'm very proud that we got these other ones paid off, and we only have one to kind of focus in on. I don't know, some debts make you more proud than others, I guess. I don't know, what kind of debt are you most proud of, I guess? Can you leave in the comments, like, what's your biggest debt, or the one that just, you just hated, you're so glad to get rid of that one. I mean, we all have those that that transmission was ours, because if we'd had savings, built up, we wouldn't have had to borrow that money. And it just made me, that's why we attacked it like gazelle intense. We attacked it. So I want to do that with this also and get it paid off. And it's just, I like reading about people's, what they're proud of paying off. Interesting to see what everyone else is proud of. But I'm excited for 2024. Also, I guess the good news about this, the video that I wanted to do today, was I just found out yesterday that I got a promotion. So I was excited. I mean, I was shocked. I'd put in for the promotion back before Christmas, had an interview with the panel, and I was thinking, well, I hadn't been there that long. There's many other employees that had been there years longer than I have. So I was surprised that I got the promotion as a lead, in the lead position. So I'm very, very excited for that. And everything worked out so far. And also I went to the doctor yesterday about my thyroid. I had thyroid cancer last year and had it removed. It was the end of 2022 when I actually had it removed. And then I had radioiodine in March of 23 to, you know, get the rest of the cells, cancer cells out, and so decrease the chance of recurrence. But I do have to go every year, well, every 6 months actually, and do blood work for tumor markers and check for reoccurrence. So, and I also have to go once a year for ultrasound of my neck to check for any abnormalities of the lymph nodes, any chance of reoccurrence there. So I had that done Tuesday, a couple days ago. I had that done a couple days ago, and everything came back all clear. So I'm so excited to hear all that good news as well. Nothing showed up on the ultrasound of the neck for lymph nodes, and then I just got the results back today from the thyroid globulin tumor marker blood test, and she said it's perfect, you know, not showing any kind of evidence of the tumor marker. So everything looked good on that also. So 2024 is going to be awesome. 2024 is going to be the year. It's going to be great. It's got to be better than 2023, that's for sure. I lost my mom in 2023, so I'm looking to be motivated to have a much better year in 2024. And that was the first thing I wanted to do whenever I found out about my test results, and when I found out about my promotion, I wanted to call my mom. So moments like that is when I really, really miss her. I want to pick up the phone and talk to her. She passed away with brain cancer the same month that I was having the radioactive iodine for my thyroid cancer. So it just kind of all happened at once, though you have years like that. And then now look at this year. It's like everything is turning around. So just, there's hope and there's faith. We have to keep our faith. Keep our faith in the plan, and stay focused and look forward. Try to stay positive. So I've looked to YouTube for a lot of different things, and just kind of like, I'm not the kind of person to I guess talk about my problems with my friends or my family, and I'm a kind of a quiet person, and I would go to YouTube and just watch videos and kind of get to know the people there, and it like kind of becomes like a second family, I guess, you know, and you get to know these budgeters and how they do their things, and you get inspired, you get motivated. So I just want to thank everybody that's kind of helped me the last year, and it's going to turn around. 2024 is going to be awesome. So I look forward to being a part of this great community with you guys, and I hope you'll stick around and we can track this debt payment and do our budgeting. I'm planning to do some videos on cash stuffing and maybe even some budget with me. I'm going to try to do that too, because we get paid once a week. So, but I do budget monthly first, and then I do the budget by paycheck method also. So I do budget first for the month, and then I budget for the week also, and I do cash stuffings weekly. Oh, sorry, I had to get a drink. So I guess that is all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, comment, and leave me a message down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.